Alright, here we go. Here's another installment in my cataloging of my collection, the State of the Collection posts. This is my Mattel Intellivision. I acquired this pretty early on when I started collecting. I've got a pretty good deal on it from what it looks like, at least in terms of looking at prices nowadays. I got a pretty good steal on it. I like this system. I don't love it. I was very intrigued by older systems when I first started, but then I kind of gravitated towards stuff that's a little more fun to play. What's distinctive about this one? Well, first of all, it's got this nice gold finish on top, and it's got the sexy wood grain on the front. I don't know why, but I really love wood grain. It's got these telephone-looking controllers, which so many people hate. I don't particularly hate them. I don't really understand them, but I don't hate them. I will say, out of all the phone controllers these are by far the best. This little thing here controls very well. Compared to the ColecoVision, which I will be looking at shortly, this controller is 100 times better. Interesting thing about this one is it doesn't have one of those bulky power supplies that hangs out. I guess the power supply is probably built into it. You just have a regular plug. So that's kind of neat. I won't go into too much about this system. Like I said, I think it came out in 1979. It's pretty powerful, better than the Atari, certainly in terms of graphics and things like that, but nothing outstanding or amazing. Nothing to write home about. I'll just start pulling out some games I got for this. I don't typically collect cardboard. I'm not a boxed kind of guy. But when I bought this system, all my games came boxed, and all of the games I was finding in the wild were pretty much boxed as well. So I said, I guess that's the route I have to go. Not all of them are complete. Some of them are missing the overlays for the controller, so those buttons actually mean something sometimes, but that's fine. Here's the first game I have. It's skiing. It's actually probably my favorite game for the system that I've played. This is NHL hockey. What you actually do, it does not look very much like hockey. Here's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, The Treasure of Tarbin. This is actually the second in a series of games on the system. It is, well, I have no clue what I'm doing when we're playing it. I don't have the overlays, and unfortunately I don't have a manual for this one. So it was basically us pressing buttons till something happened, and it was rarely the right thing that you wanted to happen. Here's Lock and Chase. This was recommended to me by a friend. He said he loved it, said it was the best game on the system. I haven't bothered to put it in. I guess that shows how much I respect his opinion. Here's Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack. Pretty obvious. These types of games on older systems typically are the best games for me because I find they just play well, right? You don't need to be a genius to be able to get a blackjack game going. And here's the running theme of how to make video games cool in the 70s. You make them about space. So this is Astro Smash. Here's Auto Racing. And again, most of these came with the system. The only one I believe that didn't come with the system was Lock and Chase, which I bought for something like $1 at a store. Here's Boxing. I'm Canadian, so we get the bilingual version, La Boxe. That's right, I'm French. Whatever. Here is another bilingual game, Sub Hunt. I believe this might be the most common game on the system. It seems to be everywhere. But that's fine. This is Major League Baseball. Again, it's actually, I've looked at it a little bit. It's much better than the Atari version of baseball, so it's got that going. Another space game. Here's Space Armada. Again, the cover art makes you think it's going to be amazing. And I'm sure back in the 70s it probably was. I'm just a little picky nowadays. And this is the only game that has kind of a different box. It has opens from the top. And this is Q*bert. Pretty common game. But neat to have anyways. Nice gold box. So that is the Intellivision. I wish I had more interesting facts to say about it, but I really didn't do any studying before this video because that's not what I do. Thanks, and I should have another video shortly. I had a lot of trouble there. Shortly. Thank you.